Hi, this is Terry Real. Hope you're well. Nice to speak with you. Listen, I got a question for you. Is resentment killing your relationship? Is resentment killing you? And let me be clear, resentment can be big and loud and bold and hot. God damn it, I'm not going to be treated like this. Resentment can be cold and shut down and just, yeah, no, we're okay. I don't feel particularly sexually attracted to you, but we're all right. No, you're not all right. You are talking to the man who did an audiobook, which I recommend, called Fierce Intimacy. What do I mean by fierce intimacy? I mean take each other on. Lean in. If something is bothering you, if something could work better, lean in and deal with it. Don't let it fester. Most modern couples don't take each other on. We tell ourselves that we're settling, we tell ourselves that we're accepting, but really we're not. We're compromising and over compromising. And the key is we don't like it. We may not be honest with ourselves, we may not admit how much we don't like it, but we don't. And the not liking it shows up. One of the things I say is that when partners stop taking each other on, the immediate casualty is passion. As resentment builds, generosity decreases, distance increases. You're less wanting to take risks with your partner. You're less wanting to be generous and give to them. They don't deserve it. And so, closeness, passion, creativity, generosity, play, pleasure, everything dries up. And you tell yourself you're okay, but you're really not. That's most couples. And I specialize with couples on the brink that no one's been able to help. And all of the couples I see on the brink have in common that they're missing what I call a mechanism of correction, a steering wheel. Don't talk to me that way. Please talk to me this way. This way works better. Oh, okay, I'll try that. That's missing. Don't talk to me this way, talk to me that way. Well, you talk to me that way. Okay, but that's not, but you do. Okay, but that's not what I was saying. Or don't talk to me this way. How dare you talk to me like that? Or don't talk to me this way. Oh my God, I'm so sad that you would say that. I'm going to go cry. And you're going to take care of me. There is no working mechanism of correction. People stop taking each other on in long term relationships because it doesn't go very well when they do. And in RLT, we teach you how to deal with a disgruntled partner, how to deal with repair. If you're not getting what you want, how to bring it up. And if your partner is unhappy with you, how to listen and be generous and try and give them more of what they're asking for. But we don't do that. We're not skilled in the way we bring things up. Our partners get defensive and don't respond very well. We throw up our hands and say it's useless talking to them, either about some subject, parenting, sex, money, we're going to forget about it, or it's useless to talk to them entirely. And we psychologically withdraw and nurse our grudge. And that grudge comes out sideways if it doesn't come out directly. Comes out in extreme cases in your own symptoms. You get depressed, you eat your feelings and get fat, you self-medicate with food or work or other people. Not good. Hold on to each other, deal with each other, work it through. If you can't, go to a couples therapist and get some help. But don't tell yourself it's all right when you know in your bones it's not all right and you are keeping score. Don't lie to yourself. And then Learn the skills to take your partner on in a way that has a snowball's chance in hell of working. How do you do that? In RLT, we have a whole thing about speaking up for yourself with love, standing up for yourself, being assertive, but being loving of the relationship and your partner both at the same time. This is brand new. No one knows how to do this. We have to teach people how to do this. Under patriarchy, which is the water that we're all swimming in, we're the fish, and patriarchy is the water. Under patriarchy, which is still very much with us, you can either be connected or you can be powerful, but you can't be both at the same time. Because power is power over, not power with, under patriarchy. Power is dominance. You can either be connected, affiliative, accommodating, quote unquote, feminine, or you can be powerful, independent, competent, assertive, quote unquote, masculine, but you can't be both at the same time. Being both at the same time, being assertive and loving at the same time, powerful and connected, moves us beyond what we all grew up with, beyond the culture at large. And I do have a saying, moving men, women, and non-binary folk into intimacy is synonymous with moving them beyond patriarchy. And here's a good example of that. Patriarchy has no template for how to be powerful and loving at the same time, but you can. It's the difference between saying, I don't like how you're talking to me, stop it, and saying, sweetheart, start with that, sweetheart. Sweetheart, I want to hear what you have to say. Could you tone it down and be more respectful so I can actually listen to it? It's the difference between saying sex, ugh, I don't want sex, and saying sex. That's a beautiful idea. You know, we both deserve a healthy sex life, and we're not getting it. Let's talk about what we both need in order to resurrect this thing. This sucks. But what do you need, honey? Two ways of saying the same thing. I want sex. We need sex. Versus, we both deserve to have a healthy sex life. What do we need? The difference between don't talk to me like that and I want to hear what you have to say. Don't treat me like that versus, honey, I want to be close to you. When you talk to me like that, kind of shoves me on the other side of the room. Could you be softer and more respectful so I can stay connected to you? Stand up for yourself. Stand up for the health of the relationship. And be loving to your partner all at the same time. This is brand new. But it's the antidote for either going in full bore. I call it individual empowerment. I was weak, now I'm strong, go screw yourself. Hey, listen, this is what I don't like. Let me criticize the hell out of you. No. It has to do with going in, leaning in, and dealing with the issues and dealing with your partner, but with skill. And you have to learn those skills. You speak from the I, not the you. It's not you did this and you did this and you did this, but I didn't feel good. I felt dismissed, or I felt invalidated, or I felt lonely. It's about moving from complaint to request. This is what you did bad, but let me tell you what you could do that would be good. I know you love me. I know you want to do good. It's about letting go of objective reality and having the humility of speaking from the I. Honey, whether you're a good driver or a reckless driver, I go nuts when I'm sitting next to you. I know you love me. As a favor to me, could you drive more conservatively? Versus, you're a reckless driver. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, moving out of those, what I call objectivity battles, and speaking with humility from the subjective. These are all skills. They're all condensed in a tool we call the feedback wheel. It's a 4-step process for how to speak with love to your partner, get the job done in a way that actually has a snowball's chance in hell of working. But the first thing you need to do before you speak to your partner is get settled in the part of you that wants things to work better. Before you take on an issue with your partner, you got to check yourself. Which part of me is speaking? Is it the prefrontal cortex wise adult that really wants to make things better, or is it some more childish part of me that wants to control my partner or beat them into the ground or prove that I'm right? Get clear which part of you is speaking. And if it is an immature part, take a breath, take a break, take a walk around the block, and get centered in the adult. I call this remembering love. Remembering that the person you're speaking to is someone you care about, and the reason why you're speaking is to make things better. I like to say the first step in getting more of what you want in your relationship is getting centered in the place that wants things to work out and wants your partner to come through and wants to help them do that, as opposed to less mature places that just want to prove that you're right and they're wrong, or control them, or get back at them, or a lot of unsavory, less skilled agendas than the agenda of speaking what I want. There are three phases of getting what you want in a relationship. The first I call daring to rock the boat. This is the assertive part. Honey, this is important to me. You really better listen. But once your partner is listening, drop the aggression. Everybody gets this wrong. You don't need to sell past the sale. Now you drop your sword and shield, roll up your sleeves, and help them win. This is what I would like from you. I would like you to not listen to me and try and solve my problem. I would prefer if you listened to me and you were empathic for 10 minutes. What does that mean? It sounds like this. You really give them instructions. This is what I want. And then the third phase I call making it worth their while. Encourage, don't discourage. Yes, that was a half-assed job. Congratulations. Well done. It was better than the job you were doing a week ago, so let's keep going. Daring to rock the boat is the assertive phase. This is what I want. Then once they're listening and trying, help them win. Let me teach you exactly what it would look like. With humility, I am not God's gift on relationships, but I am the expert on Terry Real. So let me give you Terry operating instructions. And then, good for you, you're trying. I really appreciate it. Let's keep going. Resentment. Resentment, being a big angry victim, feeling trapped, feeling helpless. These are not the mature parts of you. Take a breath, come into the wise adult, and ask yourself, okay, what, if anything, can I do about this? I would like you who are interested to go to my video. Just hit the button below for the feedback wheel, a 4-step framework for telling your partner what's ailing you and what you would like to see different. And remember this, functional moves empower both you and your partner to come through for you. You want them to come through for you. You're a team. It's got a different energy than I'm right and you're a dick. It's we're working together on this. This is what I want from you. What could I give you to help you deliver for me? How can we work on this together? That is the road out of resentment. The road out of resentment is empowerment. You don't have to resent not getting what you want if you're actually getting more of it. So I have a saying, this is particularly true for women, you can't get angry about not getting what you never asked for. So enough complaining, enough reacting, roll up your sleeves, enter into both the vulnerability and the empowerment of asking for what you want in a way that's skilled enough that it optimizes the possibility of your partner actually giving it to you. Enough resentment. Let's get to work. Thank you. Enjoy. Good luck.